Hi, this is Kylie from Craft on the Fly, and today I'm going to show you how to make these rainbow earrings. And all you need is this nice plastic canvas. I got the round one. You have to find the center so that you can get the straight line, cut it right there, and then cut out like two there, just around, and try to keep it like really tight so that you don't have any leftover bits there. You can also smooth it down with some sandpaper, and then you do 3 rows and cut it out there. And with this you really can make lots of different types of earrings and even make a big rainbow for as a wall hanging. So then you can smooth it out so that you have those, and then you just take your yarn. I used some embroidery thread, and it's nice. You can either do like crazy colors, or you can do like 3 different colors in the same color family, like I did with the light pink, then the purple, and the dark blue. And then you're just gonna start with the bottom one and go in and out. You'll leave about 3 inches on the bottom on both sides then, so that you can tie a knot there and leave a little string. So for your first row you just go in and out. And just hold on to the bottom there so that you can have that tail. And then once you reach the end, you also hold on to a loop about 3 inches long, and then go in and out again from the opposite side, so that you can cover the other loop there. So you can also go in and out, but the opposite way. And hold on to that string on the bottom so you have enough to make a nice knot there. So once you're at the other side, you do the same thing. You make a loop. You can hold it on to the other one so you know you have the same size with a loop there. Yeah, it's the same length. And then you do it once more, going backwards. Again, the opposite, in and out. So you have 3, this is the 3rd one, but then you do it one more time. So you have 4 strands going in and out, and this way gives you a nice tight pattern there. So it's the 3rd row. You're on the side, and then you do it one more time back. So now we did 4 rows, and now it's nice and tight. Now it's time to do the inside there, since you see the plastic canvas there. And all you do is also go in there, keep it the same length as the other strings, and then go around the inside. inside. Hold on so you can see it better. Just like right there. And do it like twice for each of those little plastic holes. Basically go in twice into each hole so that you have a nice tight rim there. So you just keep going in and out and weaving it around the plastic edge. And then also a little bit on the bottom. And that's it for the first row, for the first color. Then you can just cut off the end. And then you start with your second color. Also going in and out 4 times. Leaving the 3-inch tail. And then going backwards. So you're doing the same way as before, you're doing it 4 times. Going back and forth between the sections. It's the 3rd time. And then one more time. And now you see how like the inside plastic canvas can be seen, so we have to also fill that. So I did it similar to the first row. And just go back and forth between the 2 rows. So you go in there and then come out on that 2nd row. And here it's enough if we just do 1 per row or per little like hole there is in each row. once you get to the other side, you're just gonna go along, like, use that as a guide to go in between those two to fill in the rest. So I did like 2 at a time and just like scooch it along there in between. And that will fill that whole plastic canvas, and it also gives it a nice texture. And that's it for that whole row. Nice and filled. You cut the bottom again. And then go on to the next color. So that's the blue, the last one. Again, go back and forth 4 times to fill all those holes. And keep the tail, the about 3-inch tail on each side. It's sort of like weaving in and out. Second row, now third row. And the fourth row. And now we also have 2 sides to fill in for that, for the plastic canvas. So you do the same as you did with the purple, just go back and forth so that you have a grid to actually go through with the entire yarn in the end. Then once you reach the end, and then you just go through with your yarn again like you did with the previous row, which is like two at a time, and go all the way through so that you cover the plastic canvas there in between. And now that all that's left is go around the outside, just like we did with the pink and the inside. Now we do on the outside, covering all that plastic, and just like loop it around as tightly as you can. I did 2 loops for each little hole. It's always a little tight, just keep going in there and going around. Once you wear them, no one's going to really look that close, but it's going to just look fantastic. So just keep going all the way around. Then when you're done, you can cut also the rest there, and then start making knots for each section. So just the blue together, just a regular knot, try to keep it tight to the end of that rainbow, and it's always a little tricky. And then do the next section, the purple. Or the pink first, whichever. And then do the same for all the sections. Once you have those done, you can cut the ends. I first just started cutting the loops so that I know how long they all are. But since this is definitely a lot longer than you want it to be for your earrings, I mean, it depends, maybe you want to have them really long. I'd like to have them a little shorter, so then it's time to just cut them more even, or you can also start combing them to like separate all those individual strands. You can do this by hand, or I like using comb, or sometimes like a dog brush is also really nice. Just really try to get them separated. Yeah, like I said, sometimes just using your hands. And then you can cut it, see how long you need them, make sure that they're the same length. But always just go longer in the beginning, and then you can always cut them shorter. Now see how they all like frayed? So I use the stiffening spray. It's really nice to get them nice and straight, and then you wait until they're dry, and then you cut the ends. And this way they keep, really standing nicely and being straight. And then all you have to do is add the little ear wire to the center. And you don't even need anything like pliers, just use your hands. Get them around there, and then push them tight. And that's it, then you have your earrings.